You are not a random occurrence. Your existence was designed with purpose, and there is intentionality behind every moment of your life. From the moment you were conceived, you were a thought in the mind of the Creator, who carefully crafted you with a specific plan in mind. There are no coincidences in this world. The timing of your birth, the family you were born into, the experiences you've had, these are all part of a greater purpose. You are not here by chance. You are not a product of random events, but the result of a divine design. Each of us has been given a unique set of talents, abilities, and characteristics that are meant to serve a greater good. When you look at the intricacies of the human body, the complexity of nature, or the order of the universe, it becomes clear that everything has purpose, and so do you. The world may try to convince you that you are just another face in the crowd, that your life doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But that is a lie. You were created to stand out, to make an impact, to contribute to the world in a way that only you can. The gifts and talents you possess were not randomly assigned to you. They were given to you with intention, for a purpose that only you can fulfill. Every detail of your life, every moment you've lived has been preparing you for the next step of your journey. Even the struggles you've faced, the challenges you've encountered, and the setbacks you've experienced have not been in vain. They are part of the process that shapes you into the person you are meant to become. It's time for you to stop living as if your life is accidental, as if you're just drifting through existence. You are here because you are meant to be here. Your life is not a mistake, it is a masterpiece. And your purpose is waiting for you to embrace it. Every choice you make, every step you take is part of fulfilling the purpose for which you were born. The world needs what only you can offer, and you were born for such a time as this. Don't be defined by the world. The world will try to shape you, to place labels on you, to tell you who you are and what you should become. It will pressure you into fitting into a mold, making you believe that you have to meet certain expectations in order to be valued or successful. But here's the truth. The world's standards are not your standards, and they should never define who you are. The society you live in often measures worth by external markers: wealth, status, appearance, and achievements. It tells you that these things determine your value, but your true worth is not based on what the world can see. It is not based on the clothes you wear, the car you drive, or the job you hold. Your worth comes from something much deeper, something far more powerful: your identity. When you allow the world to define you, you surrender your power to external forces that do not know you at your core. The world doesn't know your heart, your dreams, or the unique calling that resides within you. It doesn't understand the depth of your potential, nor does it see the greatness that you are capable of achieving. But you know it. The world will tell you to conform, to follow the crowd, to chase after fleeting desires, but you were not born to follow. You were born to lead. You were created to stand out, to chart your own course, to pursue the path that aligns with your deepest calling. To do this, you must resist the pressure to conform and embrace who you are truly meant to be. When you allow the opinions of others to dictate your actions, you lose sight of your true self. Society will tell you who to love, what to believe, and how to behave. But only you can know the path that is uniquely yours. The world may place expectations on you, but those expectations will never hold the same power as the purpose that has been placed within you. Your life is not meant to be lived according to someone else's rules. You were created with your own unique set of strengths, talents, and passions. The world may try to tell you to suppress them, to make yourself smaller in order to fit in. But you must not shrink. You must rise above the noise, the distractions, and the judgment, and stand firm in who you are. There is power in authenticity. There is power in embracing your true self and refusing to let the world's definitions shape your identity. You were born to be different, and in that difference lies your greatness. Don't allow the world to box you in. Break free from its limitations and create your own standards for success. Live your life in alignment with your purpose, and let that purpose define you, not the opinions of others. The world can try to label you, but only you can decide who you really are. And when you choose to live authentically, to honor the person you were designed to be, you step into a life of true freedom and fulfillment. Your past does not define your future. So many people allow their past experiences to shape how they see themselves and how they believe their future will unfold. They hold on to past mistakes, regrets, or failures, thinking that these define who they are or what they can achieve. But the truth is, your past is not your prison. It is simply a part of your journey. It is a chapter, not the entire story. You may have made mistakes, faced setbacks, or encountered hardships that made you feel like you weren't capable of moving forward. But those moments of struggle, those times of failure, do not determine your potential. The past only has the power you give it. If you choose to let it dictate your future, you will remain stuck. But if you choose to learn from it, to grow, and to move forward, your future can be brighter than any moment you've lived before. Your past is filled with lessons that you can use to grow stronger. It is not something to regret, but something to reflect on so you can move forward with greater wisdom. Every mistake you made, every setback you faced, every person who doubted you, these are experiences that have shaped you, but they do not have to define you. You are not the sum of your failures. What defines you is the decision you make today and the steps you take toward your future. Your future is determined by what you choose to do now, by how you respond to the challenges you face in the present. You have the power to rewrite your story, to take control of your destiny. You can choose to leave the past behind and step into the person you were meant to become. The past can only have power over you if you allow it to. If you keep looking backward, you'll never be able to move forward. It's important to acknowledge where you've been, but it's more important to focus on where you're going. Your future is filled with endless possibilities, and you are the one who holds the key to unlocking them. You are not bound by your past. No matter how many times you've fallen, no matter how many doors were closed in your face, you can rise again. You have the strength to break free from the limitations of your past and create a future that reflects your true potential. Every day is a new opportunity to start fresh, to decide that the mistakes of yesterday will not control the success of tomorrow. Your story is still being written. The pages that come after today can be filled with triumph, growth, and fulfillment. Don't let your past dictate the direction of your future. You have the power to create a future that reflects your purpose, your strength, and the greatness that lies within you. Your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. You are not defined by what you've been through. You are defined by what you choose to become. Your potential is within you. It is not something you need to search for outside of yourself, nor is it something that can be handed to you by others. It is already there, embedded deep within your being, waiting to be discovered, nurtured, and brought to life. Often we search for external sources of validation or success, believing that we need to achieve something or acquire something before we can be truly great. But the truth is, greatness is not found in what you do. It is found in who you are and what you choose to become. Too many people live their lives without fully realizing the incredible potential that resides within them. They look around at others and think, I could never do that, or I am not capable of achieving what they've achieved. But this thinking is rooted in fear, doubt, and a lack of understanding of your true power. You are capable of more than you can imagine because the resources you need to succeed are already inside of you. The strength, creativity, resilience, and wisdom that you seek are not out of reach. They are within you, waiting to be unlocked. Every person is born with unique gifts and abilities. These talents and potential are given to you at birth, and they are designed to help you fulfill your purpose. You may not always see them clearly at first, or you may feel as though you lack certain skills, but the truth is, everything you need to grow and succeed has been placed within you from the start. It's not about what you don't have. It's about recognizing and developing what you already do. The key to unlocking your potential is self-awareness and belief. You must believe that you have what it takes to accomplish the great things you dream of. When you begin to recognize your strengths, your passions, and the possibilities that lie ahead, you will realize that everything you need to take the next step is already within you. It's not about waiting for someone else to tell you that you're ready. It's about deciding for yourself that you are. Too often, people doubt their abilities or think that they are not worthy of success. They let fear or insecurity stand in their way, preventing them from pursuing their dreams or taking action toward their goals. But if you continue to listen to these doubts, you will never step into the fullness of who you are born to be. You must silence the voices of self-doubt and fear and replace them with the belief that you are capable, that your potential is real, and that you are worthy of greatness. The journey to unlocking your potential is not always easy. It requires work, patience, and the willingness to step outside your comfort zone. But every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to develop the strength and perseverance necessary to bring your potential to life. The more you invest in yourself through learning, through practice, through persistence, the more you will see your true potential unfold before your eyes. You do not need to look elsewhere for the power to succeed. It's already inside you. Your ability to create, to lead, to achieve, and to make an impact is not something that comes from external sources. It comes from the depths of who you are. Trust in that. Trust that you are capable of achieving greatness and that your potential, as vast and as deep as the ocean, is only waiting for you to step forward and embrace it. You were not born to live a life of mediocrity. You were born with limitless potential, designed to accomplish extraordinary things. The only thing standing between you and your fullest potential is your belief in yourself and your willingness to take the necessary steps to make that potential a reality. It's time to stop looking outside of yourself for answers and start looking within, where everything you need is already waiting for you. Live with intention and purpose. Too many people go through life simply existing, moving from one day to the next without any clear direction or sense of why they're doing what they're doing. They wake up, go through the motions, and fall asleep without ever really considering whether they're living in alignment with their deeper values or their true potential. But when you live with intention and purpose, everything changes. Living with intention means being conscious of every choice you make. Being aware of the impact your actions have on yourself and those around you. It means not letting life pass you by, but instead taking the reins and choosing the path you want to walk. Intentional living is about deciding in advance how you want to show up in the world and then making choices that reflect those decisions. It's about living with awareness, about making decisions based on your values, goals, and desires, not on the whims of others or external pressures. When you live with purpose, you live with clarity. You know why you wake up in the morning. You know what drives you, what fuels your passion, and what gives you a sense of fulfillment. Purpose is the compass that guides you through life. Without it, you might wander aimlessly, unsure of where you're headed. But when you have purpose, you are guided by something greater than just your circumstances or your desires. Purpose aligns your actions with something meaningful, whether it's personal growth, helping others, or contributing to something larger than yourself. It provides you with a sense of direction, a reason to push through difficulties, and a vision to strive toward. Living with intention and purpose also means not letting distractions pull you off course. The world is full of noise, demands, and obligations that can lead you astray. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and forget why you're even on the journey in the first place. But when you're intentional, you make time for the things that matter most. You prioritize your values and passions over temporary distractions. You learn to say no to the things that don't align with your purpose and say yes to the things that will move you forward on your path. Too many people allow external forces to dictate the course of their lives. They let society's expectations or the opinions of others determine who they are or what they should do. But when you live with intention, you take full responsibility for your life. You don't wait for permission to live the life you desire. You make choices that align with your true self, even if they challenge the status quo or push you outside of your comfort zone. When you live with intention, you stop being reactive and start being proactive. You don't wait for life to happen to you. You make life happen for you. Purpose fuels your persistence. When challenges arise, and they will, you are better equipped to face them head on. You see obstacles as opportunities to grow and learn rather than as roadblocks that stop you in your tracks. Your purpose gives you the strength to keep going, even when things are tough, because you know that what you're working toward is worth it. It helps you stay grounded in the bigger picture when the details of everyday life feel overwhelming. Living with intention and purpose is also about living authentically. It's about aligning your actions with who you truly are, not who you think you should be based on the expectations of others. When you live intentionally, you honor your true self, embracing your strengths, weaknesses, and everything in between. You don't try to be someone else or live a life based on comparison. Instead, you create your own path, guided by what truly matters to you. The beauty of living with intention and purpose is that it brings fulfillment, clarity, and peace. When you know your why and are aligned with it, there's a sense of peace that comes from knowing you're walking the right path. Even if it's not the easiest, you start to attract the right opportunities, people, and experiences into your life. Because you are in tune with your authentic self and your greater mission. Life begins to feel meaningful because you are not just moving through it, you are living it fully, with every step you take having purpose and intention behind it. To live with intention and purpose means that every decision, every action, and every moment counts. You begin to see that you have the power to shape your life and create the reality you want to live in. It's a life that is not led by chance or circumstance, but by choice. It's a life of clarity, focus, and fulfillment. A life in which you are fully engaged in the journey. In conclusion, you were not born by accident, and your potential is not something external to you. It is already within you, waiting to be unlocked. The world may try to shape you, to define you, but it does not have the power to determine your value or your purpose. Your past is a chapter, not the entire story, and it does not have the power to limit what you can achieve. You have the ability to rise above every challenge, to break free from limitation, and to step into the greatness that is uniquely yours. When you live with intention and purpose, you embrace the truth that you are the creator of your own destiny. You decide what your life will look like, and you align your actions with the purpose for which you were born. You live not for the approval of others, but for the fulfillment of your own vision. It's time to stop settling for less. Step into your purpose. Trust that everything you need is already within you. And know that you are more than capable of living the life you were created to live. The world is waiting for you to step into the fullness of who you are. You were born for this. Now it's time to rise, to believe in the power within you, and to live a life that reflects the greatness that is already a part of you.